Decomposition reaction. The reaction in which a single substance breaks down into two or more substances is called a decomposition reaction. Let us do an activity to explain it. Take 3 grams of green ferrous sulfate crystals in a dry boiling tube. Heat the boiling tube over the flame of a burner. Observe the change in color of the crystal on heating. It will be observed that the color of the crystals undergo a change. Also, the characteristic smell of burning of sulfur is observed. Do you know why this happened? Green crystals of ferrous sulfate lose water on heating. Hence, a change in color is seen in the crystals. On further heating, it decomposes into ferric oxide, sulfur oxide, and sulfur trioxide. Ferrous sulfate breaks down or decomposes to form 3 new substances. Hence, it is an example of decomposition reactions. Decomposition reactions can be classified into 3 types depending on the source of energy for the reaction. Decomposition by heat or thermal decomposition, decomposition by electricity or electrolysis, and decomposition by light or photosynthesis. Take about 3 grams of solid lead nitrate in a boiling tube. Note the color of the compound. Heat it in the flame of the Bunsen burner. Observe the change taking place. You will observe that emission of brown fumes takes place. These fumes are of nitrogen dioxide. During this reaction, lead nitrate decomposes to form lead oxide, nitrogen dioxide, and oxygen gas. Decomposition by electricity or electrolysis. Let us explain it with the help of an activity. Take up containers. Drill 2 holes at its base and fit rubber stoppers at these holes. Insert carbon electrodes in these rubber stoppers. Connect these electrodes to a battery. Fill the mug with water such that the electrodes are immersed. Add a few drops of dilute sulfuric acid to the water. Take 2 test tubes filled with water and invert them over the 2 carbon electrodes. Switch on the current and leave the apparatus undisturbed for some time. You will observe the formation of bubbles at both the electrodes and collected in the respective test tubes. During the decomposition of water, ratio of the volume of these gases is 2:1. Remove both test tubes carefully. Test these gases one by one by bringing a burning candle close to the mouth of the test tubes. One tube helps burning of candle while the other tube burns with a blast. From this activity we can say that one tube contains oxygen and the other contains hydrogen. Thus we can conclude that water is decomposed by electricity into hydrogen and oxygen gas. Decomposition by light. Take about 2 grams of silver chloride in a china dish. Place this china dish in sunlight for some time. Now observe the color of silver chloride. You will see that white silver chloride turns grey in sunlight. This is due to the decomposition of silver chloride into silver and chlorine by light.